How is AI going to reshape our future? A lot of people often ask me, with AI coming into the future, changing the way we look at jobs and we look at creativity, how is it going to affect the future generation? One of my friends who recently had a baby asked me, what do I think are relevant skills kids who are born in this generation need to learn so they can be future proof? And to be honest, it's a really hard question to answer. Think about it. I am a millennial, and the skills that I learned in school are more or less irrelevant now. I mean, unless you work in botany, you don't need to know that mitochondria is the powerhouse of the cell. And unless you are a civil engineer, you don't need to know how trigonometry works and if sine theta by cos theta equals tan theta. I think this is true for every generation because the way the world is progressing now, the skills that we learn in our childhood become obsolete by the time we become employable. And with AI, this growth has been even more accelerated and fast tracked. So, what are some skills that kids of today or the young generation of today need to learn that will make sure they don't become replaceable in the future? I think the most important skill right now is to learn how to talk to a machine. In other words, you need to know how to make AI do what you want it to do. Learning AI doesn't just mean learning ChatGPT. Learning AI effectively means how to use it in your workflow to increase your efficiency and output without burning yourself out. And that's only possible if you know how to talk to AI and use it to the fullest. When I tell people they need to learn AI, the first question I get is, can you recommend me some courses? I know courses can be super helpful, but AI is so fast paced and quickly changing that I don't think a single course can help you in any way. The best way to learn AI is to get your hands dirty. Play around with a few tools in your niche, understand how it works, and understand what kind of prompts give you the best results. And once you have the results, you need to understand how you can monetize those results so you can build your career in a more sustainable manner. I know this sounds very vague and not really helpful, but that's how I learned AI and how I built an entire business around it. Until 2025, I didn't even have an idea that AI would become this big a part of our lives. In fact, when my friend first told me about AI replacing writers, I was like, that's impossible because no AI can write that good. But in just 2 years, AI has already taken so many of the low-hanging writer jobs that nobody is even doubting that AI can write good. And it's not just in the field of writing. AI is everywhere, in filmmaking, in food technology, in medical science. Everywhere you look, there is AI. And the only people who are not going to be replaced by AI are the ones who can talk to AI, because there's always going to be the need of somebody who can be the bridge between humans and machines. And I think in the future, the people who can communicate effectively with AI are going to hold the highest paying jobs, because AI is not going away. Machines are going to be a super important part of our life, even more than they are currently in the future. And the people who know how to make the machines work will hold real positions of authority and power. That's what I think today. That's what I feel the direction in which the world is going. But I would definitely love to hear your thoughts about it. What do you think? Who are the people who are going to get good jobs in the future? What are some skills that are going to still be relevant 20 years from now? Definitely let me know your thoughts in the comments.